What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing set 71818 Tournament Battle Arena with 659 pieces and 6 minifigures. In the set, you get Kai, you get Sora, Cinder, a Wolf Mask Warrior, Evil J, and then Tox, who is the Master of Poison. On the front of the box, you can see just the whole set laid out, and all the minifigures kind of clashing and battling it out for like the winner of the tournament, I guess. And then on the top of the box, you can see all of the minifigures again kind of lined out with the actual size of the Evil J minifigure. And then on the back of the box, you can see the whole set laid out from a slightly different angle, and then all of the minifigures kind of in different places, as well as some of the play features up top, and then some of the play features even happening down here on the bottom. First minifigure in the set is Kai, and he is like fully decked out with weapons, and he is in his new tournament suit, which does look pretty nice. He has one of those like new mini blades in this hand over here, as well as this giant like sword staff with a giant sword on this, like the normal size sword on this side, and then a mini sword on this side with a handle in the middle with some of those like dark red pieces. Taking these away, you can see his tournament temple suit, which is a really nice suit, I feel like, and he does have that like sleeveless look to him. And then looking up, he does have one of those masks again, which is great to see those. I feel like they haven't done those since the Island series or whatever that one was called. And then for the hairpiece, he does have his hairpiece, but with that like bandana tied around it. It is a pretty nice looking hairpiece, and underneath you can see that one face print, as well as on the back you can see a smiling, happy face print. He has a single sword in his holster on the back, and a little bit of printing underneath. We also get Sora in her tournament temple suit, and it is great to see this minifigure get a change to her like costume and design. You can see some great torso printing and leg printing, which is new. She also has one arm sleeveless, while the other arm is that like mechanical arm with that printing on it. She has one golden sword, and then a new hairpiece, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but it does come in that like coral pink color with the dark navy blue. And then go ahead and taking that off, you can see the face print underneath right there, as well as flipping onto the back, you can see the face print with those pink eyes to show her using her powers. We also get a new minifigure of Tox. I believe this is the second ever minifigure of her that we have ever gotten, and it is a really nice looking one. I kind of wish that they stuck with like the older hair design though. I don't really know what they're doing with the mohawk, but it is a pretty nice looking minifigure. The hairpiece is this lime green color and is like hard plastic. It's not rubber, which you would think it'd be, which I do really like, as it doesn't come off as easy as the rubber one. And then she only does have one face print because she does not have like enough hair to block out the second face print if she did have one. She does have a fully shirtless or fully armless sleeve, and then has a shirt with some nice printing on it, as well as some pants which do have some like tears in them around the knees. She has one of those like arrow blades from the Possession season, but in a new color of purple, and then those teal, like, or not teal, but like lime greenish spikes coming out the side. On the back you can see a like radioactive face, or like radioactive symbol, as well as some other little like stickers on the back. The next minifigure that we get is Cinder, and Cinder is in his new like tournament city outfit, and he has this like new ghostly leg piece, which is supposed to represent him going into like smoke form, which is honestly a great addition to this minifigure. He has one of those dual molded swords with the red piece and the like gunmetal gray part, and it makes it look like the sword is slashing, so you can have him like swing it, go like that, and it kind of gives like a slashing effect with the red coming off of it. You can see that one face print right there, which is on that like transparent head, and he has this nice gray here, which gives a lot of like flown detail to it. His torso is a nice like updated version with those red wolves instead of the blue ones, and he has some gunmetal gray printing all over with those gunmetal gray arms. Then on the back you can see a second face print, which does not have a mouth. Is what it seems like. I'm not entirely sure what the like effect of this is supposed to be, but I'm sure that there will be some sort of like part of this in the show. It is a pretty decent second face print though, and kind of adds a little bit more to the minifigure. We get one of the new Wolf Mask Warriors with the like red and purple design, which is also a really nice like minifigure in the set. We only get like 3 of them in the entire wave, which is actually crazy to me. But they do have this nice new like molded piece for the like shatter spin effect, which is this like red piece that clips onto this like bracket on the back, and it does look pretty decent. It's got these like claws on the end, so it gives a bit more like crazy like menacing effect to it. The Wolf Mask Warrior is the exact same one as the blue ones, except this one has red instead of the blue. But something that I don't really understand is if you take this like wolf mask face thing off and flip around to the second face print, you can see it is just a reused head. It's literally just the exact same head as the other Wolf Mask Warriors. So the Lego kind of skimped out on that, but like you don't even see the faces in the show, so it doesn't really matter. And now for my personal favorite minifigure of the set is Evil J. And this is a really cool minifigure to see. He has that like dark navy blue and black color scheme with slight like yellow accents on his torso and legs. And he looks really cool. He's these black like dragon nunchucks, and this one has lightning coming off of one of the sides. It's really cool to see this minifigure, especially with like his custom weapon right there. And he does look really great. For his helmet, or like hood, it is just like a normal ninja helmet, but it is recolored to that black and like dark blue, which looks really sick. Underneath though, he does just have like the standard face prints that we've been getting for this wave of Jay. So it's a little bit of a shame to see that, but it looks so cool when you have the hood on and those like glowing eyes under the mask of the hood. He has a singular silver sword on the back with that like black holster for the sword. Taking a look at the build, I feel like you get a ton for only $54, which honestly is a great part about the set. Is it gets you 6 minifigures with a great build also. It's Lego didn't like skimp out at all with the build or the minifigures in this set. Taking a look at the front though, you can see the little spot where you have these like circle platforms, and you can turn them with this knob on the side. So basically what you can do is you put your minifigures on this and have them like have their weapons ready, and then you can have 2 people like go back and forth, and like the first person to fall off is like the loser. So you can have your minifigures like battle it out on these, and you can see like it's pretty cool. So right there, like Kai fell off first and then Cinder fell off, which is a really cool way to like have a play feature of the set. And I think it's really fun being able to play with this. You have this nice red tiling and like gold accents underneath, which also just gives like a great vibe to it of like Asian architecture. And then you also have these little like gaps right here, which is like for the docks. And this set connects onto the tournament in Temple City, and I can show that in a little bit. Taking a peek at the side path that goes over to the weapon rack, it has a nice little tree coming out of the side with this nice arch of like that dark blue and red color scheme with some tan and white for the like work like holding it up. And then there is the weapon rack with those 3 weapons, which I feel like is something that Lego doesn't do that often anymore. They don't add weapon racks into builds, which I honestly don't really know why. I like having a little weapon rack on a build was like the most fun thing ever when I was a kid, because you could switch out weapons. You could have your characters fight with different weapons, or have a weapon like get knocked out of someone's hand and they get one off the weapon rack and start fighting back with that. It's like so great to see Lego do that in the set. But then looking at the little bridge right down below it, you can easily pull it apart, as it is just connected by some Technic studs, and you can kind of rearrange them, and there's a bit of a play feature that you can do with the tournament Temple City and that later. Coming over to the side with the big like gong over here, it is a really symmetrical build, but off to the side there is this little like statue thing, as well as the sign, and it's got some printing on it. I'm not exactly sure what it says, but it is just another little like sign of the tournament. Looking at the gong though, there are some steps going up to it, and there are these gong mallets, so you can have like the Wolf Mask Warriors like bang the gong, or whoever the like goons of this season are going to be. But it is a really symmetrical build, and it's honestly a really cool build how Lego built this gong, and it fits on nicely on these little pieces right here. For the play feature of this gong, there's always going to be a play feature basically, is on the back there is this piece where you can pull it out. And so basically what happens is you pull it out and it drops the gong off of the top. And then you can have like an unsuspecting minifigure standing like down here or whatever, and then pull the gong and it like crushes them, or it has it roll after them. So if we move the minifigure, you can see it like knocks the gong over and kind of flings it towards the center of the area. It's a cool little play feature, and the technique that they did to create this effect is honestly pretty cool also. Again, this entire side is able to be pulled apart by these little Technic studs on the side. They all just kind of connect together and connect in like that. On the sides of the stairs going up to the statue, there are these plants which are connected in, and they honestly look pretty good. They kind of help to hide this Technic stuff on the side if you have it lined up right. And then looking at the very sides, there is this stickered piece of the like window piece right in here, and then some like rock work off to the sides. On the other side, there is the exact same sticker piece and like the exact same plant hiding the Technic on the sides of the stairs, which I think is a great addition that LEGO did for trying to help hide the Technic. Another play feature that this set is like fully packed jam of is having a minifigure on the stairs, and then turning it around, you can see this little piece that extends out, and doing so, you can pull it, and it turns the stairs into like sliding stairs. So from movies where like the stairs will turn from stairs into that like slide, this is basically exactly what that is. You pull this out, and it slides, and then your minifigures are not able to stand anymore, and they just slide down it, which is a great and like such a cool play feature to have in this set, and I really do like that. Taking a look at the statue, it is of a like sensei, I believe, and it's honestly a really nicely built statue. I really like how LEGO built this and designed the statue. It just looks like Sensei Wu or like another sensei, which is a really great statue. It's honestly such an amazing one. Off to the back and sides, you do have these banners that hang down, and I guess these are supposed to be like the tournament city or whatever, like banners that just kind of hang around for the tournament. And then there is a scroll in the right hand of, or the left hand of the sensei, and I'm not exactly sure what it says either, but it is a really cool scroll build and connects into the hand pretty nicely. On the other hand, there is this golden dragon, which I believe is just part of the statue. It's not going to actually be like a dragon in the show, but also for the statue, you are able to pose around all of the arms and stuff, so you can have the statue kind of like posed however you would like it to be. So if you want the statue to be like this and like hiding the scroll or something, you can do that. There's so much posability with the arms of the statue, although it is a little bit fragile. As you can see, I've accidentally pulled these little like clip pieces off multiple times already, but on the ball joints, the set is really like safe and it's not going to come apart. It just might be difficult with those like clip pieces on the sides. To be able to combine these two sets, you want to go ahead and remove any minifigures that you might have near the docks, and then you want to just honestly like completely remove this dock. It is going to fall apart a little because it is just a fragile build. And you also want to remove the crane, so you just take these two and take these off to the side, as well as over here there is going to be these two tiles right here, and you're just going to want to take these two tiles off. That's going to expose this little piece right in here, which is some technicals for the build. You'll need to take this build into these three different sections, so the weapon rack and the little battle arena can go right here, and then the statue takes apart by itself, and then the drum goes by itself also. But then you can go ahead and put the statue over here. The drum is going to go on this side, and then this will go over here. The little battle arena can clip into this Technic stud right in here, and then the statue goes over into this one, and then the drum can go into these Technic studs over on this side, like that. So then that's how you go ahead and connect all of that into one build. Then for these, you are able to like take the docks and then put them back onto like this side, which helps give honestly like a walkway over there, and then you could put the crane somewhere else or whatever. Overall though, this is a really great set for the price and the amount of minifigures that you get. I feel like the build is an amazing build also, and all of the minifigures included are also really great and kind of represent the entire scene from what hopefully is going to happen in the show. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great rest of your day.